Cool. All right. Well, I asked you to be able to say it last time. And the more I thought about that, the more I needed to say more than one. Peter, you have been a blessing along with your sisters, and each one of you, as you've been married, have brought more to the family than we could imagine. Dominic, Cameron, Alyssa. I hope I can do this without breaking down.
Hey, George.
Well, I don't want to sound like that. Thank you, Peter, for bringing a daughter to our family. I can't tell you how grateful I am. Watch over Alyssa and Peter, Lord, as their days increase. Bless and guide them wherever they may be, keeping them unspotted from this world. Strengthen them when they stand. Comfort them if discouraged or sorrowful. Raise them up should they fall. And in their hearts, might the love of God, which passes understanding, abide all the days of your life. Through Christ our Lord. Amen. Before dinner, God, bless this food to our use and us to thy loving service. Make us ever mindful of the needs of others. For Christ's sake. Amen.
Together for Josh and Grant.
Right. Oh, that one microphone. Well,
Let's go for it. Oh, nice.
Okay.
Good evening, everyone. I am Josh, and
I'm Grant.
we are co-best men for our boy Peter. So we are doing a co-speech. We're going to see how this goes. If you know Peter, you might know the phrase, "We do the tough stuff." It was a really ridiculous thing he said as a kid to a reporter about our Boy Scout troop. And Peter really is. It was published, too. It was our favorite moment. But Peter really is a friend who does the tough stuff. And example of that, when I was a kid, I had pretty severe back surgery. And I was in the hospital over Halloween. And while I was in the hospital, Peter took it upon himself to trick or treat for me. So he went around to all of these houses and got his candy and then asked, "Hey, my friend's in the hospital. Can I get some candy for him too?" And he was turned away a lot. But he kept going and he persevered through it, and I'm sure went through a lot of embarrassment, and showed up at my house after I got home with a bag of candy for me. And it stuck with me ever since. Peter does the tough stuff.
All right. My story's gonna be a little bit less heartwarming. But no, it's true. Peter does the tough stuff. I remember I was in Boulder, Colorado. I guess that's the state we live in. And I was going to college there, first year. It's kind of rough. And I just remember I'd just be texting Peter and be like, "Oh man, I just wish we could hang out." And he'd just be like, "I'm in the car. I'm heading down." And he'd just come down and we'd spend 3 or 4 hours trying to hook our computers up to play video games. And it just reminded me like the old days and is just really comforting. And gotta get my phone back up. Peter's just really good at putting in the work in a relationship. Like day in, day out, the small things. He shows up genuinely. He shows up as himself. He's attentive to the small details. And he's just really thoughtful and caring across time and space.
And we've all known each other for 17 years now. And the three of us have been pretty inseparable. And through awkward middle school and seeing each other through these new phases of life, these new seasons, these getting married. Grant's getting married next year. And yeah, it's incredible to see you guys move into this new stage of life. And it's the thing we really love about Peter, and it's not any specific moment that we can bring up. It's the million little things and the little moments that make up a lifetime of friendship. All the late night campfires and video games and long drives into the middle of nowhere. It's the best.
All right, I'll wrap this up here. Really, what's been consistent through all of that time has been the care and commitment that Peter brings to every situation. Peter cares more than anywhere. He gives selflessly, shows up reliably, and he's finally found someone to appreciate, celebrate, and return that care. And you both deserve that. And we're just so excited to watch you both continue to grow together, and we love you.
Yeah, Alyssa, thank you for loving our boy so well. And we love both of you. Yeah. Love you guys. Love you. Peter and Alyssa. Peter and Alyssa.
We have the maid of honor. Please put your hands together for Vanessa.
Okay.
The maid of honor. Please put your
Thank you.
hands together for Vanessa.
What? Nope.
Hey, does anybody know Spanish? I'm kidding.
Spanish lesson, go.
So, I'm Vanessa, Alyssa's maid of honor, and I am so happy to be here and excited, and I can't tell you how many years we have been looking forward to this moment. This is monumental, as you can see. So, we're super excited. Alyssa and I met in 5th grade. We got along because of Pokemon. I was not the outgoing kind of person. I was always, like very by myself. And next thing I know, Alyssa was next to me all the time for like the last 20 years. So she hasn't gone away. And, when you meet, and Britney Spears is the example of fashion, you tend to learn a lot of things together. But that being said, I love this woman. She is amazing. She is the most wonderful friend ever. And if you're somebody like me, you need somebody to stand up and talk on your behalf. Alyssa is wonderful at that. She will talk a lot on your behalf. Ask a lot of people in this room, they will tell you that. But that being said, there were a lot of moments when I didn't think there would be somebody to deserve my friend. And then came along Peter, and he won us all over. And he is a really good person, and I'm so happy that my wonderful friend has found an even better friend. So I just wanted to, tell you guys that keep that. Please remain friends forever, because that's what really drives you home for sure is that friendship. But I also wanted to give a shout out to Peter and Alyssa's families, and for the job that you guys put in raising not just one, but 2 amazing people, and for them to come together and create this beautiful moment for all of us to enjoy and share with you guys. So I wanted to say cheers, and thank you to Peter and Alyssa's families for such a wonderful job on these 2. Congratulations, guys.
I know.
Next up for toast, we have George and Cindy, the parents of the groom. Please put your hands together for George and Cindy. And just George.
Here I am again, sorry. With my wife, so. I don't want to tag team onto what I've already said, but I hope that you have the best life together. You complement one another. I can tell that you complete one another. You always have a home at our place, hell or high water. All you have to do is show up. Alyssa, from the minute we met you, you fit in hand in glove. Paige and Emily both love you dearly. Peter loves you, I think, more than words can express.
and I wish you every happiness in the world. Go get them.
Moving right along, now we have the father of the bride. Please put your hands together for Dave.
As was announced, I am the proud father of the bride, and this is the part of the evening where I come up and share my favorite childhood story about my daughter, Alyssa. But as I was reminiscing about the past, I realized there are just too many stories to pick just one as my favorite. But a photo on my desk of a young cowgirl princess fairy never fails to put a smile on my face. Now, if you think about it, just being a cowgirl is cool enough, right? What could be cooler than that? A cowgirl princess, people, that's what. But my daughter didn't stop there. Because the coolest thing a little kid could imagine being is a cowgirl princess fairy with magic powers and a Tinkerbell wand. That's how my daughter rolls. And I know at this point a lot of people are thinking, Dave, what the hell does that even look like? That looks like this, people. That looks like this. She's with the pink tutu, not only glass Cinderella slippers, but pink fuzzy slippers, a cowgirl hat, and a beautiful Tinkerbell wand. It'll be like school, like old school, just like passing, in the back, passing around there. Yeah. And she would line up a battalion of stuffed animals as far as the eye could see. And she had a horse on a stick. And she had a little wand. And she would gallop across the living room, bopping her little stuffed animals with fairy blessings. It looked like, boop, boop. To be honest, she really didn't make that sound. It's just me going boop in front of 90 people with camera phones pointed at me because apparently that's how I roll. But she also had this little red coaster wagon that she used to pull behind her. And she would randomly pluck out a few of these animals and put them in the wagon and ride off into the sunset, or what I'd like to call the kitchen. And I couldn't exactly see what was going on in there, but there was always giggling, singing, and good times were had by all. And this past month, while I was thinking back on all these stories for this speech, I finally came to the realization that for someone like me, a kid who grew up in some harsh parts of a major city, that only a cowgirl fairy princess could ever get me to have some of the life adventures that I've had. Like finding myself on a Saturday morning in my own backyard building chicken coops because suddenly, you know what? We're raising baby chickens. Why? Because boop, that's why. And some of you know exactly what I'm talking about. And right now, all you fathers with daughters who know what I'm talking about, better give me a boop boop right now. 3, 2, 1, boop boop. My favorite chicken would have to be Rosie the chicken, who we later found ourselves having to rename Rick, or Rosie Rick the rooster to be exact. Now, this rooster had superpowers, and no matter where I tried to hide and relax in the yard, he could always seek me out and find me. And he would literally, jump into my lap and just hang out and cluck endlessly about his day. And I know some of you are thinking, Dave, what the hell does that look like? It looks like this, people. You can't make this up. My life just writes itself. But yeah, I don't know if you want to pass it, it's like interactive or whatever. But whether me and my daughter were building model rockets or 3-story tree houses in the background or 7-foot-tall snowmen in the front yard, or yearly daddy-daughter weekends to come out here to Fat Cat's amusement park, those were the days that always fill me with laughter, and I'll never forget them. Over the years, Alyssa has grown into an extraordinary woman. Her creativity, talent, fearlessness for going after her dreams, and love for adventure have led her here. She's been a true inspiration, and I couldn't be prouder of the person that she's become. Now, let me take a moment to welcome Peter to the family. Now, he's truly a great guy, and I really couldn't have asked for a better partner for my daughter. I can honestly say this because all the proof I need is written on Alyssa's face when she looks at you. And I'm thrilled to officially welcome you to the family. And I also want to express my deepest gratitude for all of you who came out here from near and far to celebrate this special day. Your presence means the world to us, and we feel truly blessed to have such wonderful friends and family in our lives. Alyssa, you've always been my little peanut, and it's with mixed emotions that I let you go today. But I see the love and happiness in your eyes, and I know you found the person who will cherish and support you throughout your journey together. May it be filled with the same wonder and adventure you brought into our lives all these years. And always remember, whenever life gets tough, never give up. Just put on a cowgirl hat, a pink tutu if you must, and just boop it on the head with your fairy wand. Do that, and you'll always conquer. Peter. And Peter, it looks like it's your turn to take a ride in that red coaster wagon. And all I could suggest is don't wait years from now till you're writing your own speeches to enjoy it. Take it all in now, because life's one hell of a ride. Ladies and gentlemen, if you would raise your glasses, let us toast to Alyssa and Peter. May your life together be filled with joy, adventure, cheers to love, laughter, and a lifetime of happiness. May your love story be the most enchanting of all. Cheers.
Last but not least for toast, we have Alyssa's mom. Please put your hands together for Miss Lisa.
Hello, everyone. I'm Lisa, mother of the bride. Those of you who know me and know Alyssa know I adore this girl. She has grown into this brave, intelligent, loving woman, and it makes my mama heart so thankful, and I feel so blessed to have her in my life. As Alyssa grew older, she asked me when she started to date seriously, what kind of man do I look for in a husband? And I said, number one, someone kind. Number two, someone patient. And number three, someone generous. Someone who can make you laugh and be not only a partner, but a friend. I am thrilled to be standing here and honestly say, well done, baby. Peter is that kind of guy. I wanted to be able to love him like a son, is what I told her. And she did it. I love you.
Love you too.
Let's see, I'm sorry. Okay, so Peter came with bonuses. I gained 2 new daughters in Paige and Emily, and their husbands, Dom and Cam, a grandbaby in Kira, and another one on the way. Thank you, Dom and Paige. And 2 new friends I clicked with immediately, Cindy and George. Thank you. I love you both so much, and I wish you a lifetime of happiness and joy. And to my daughter, our beautiful bride, I want you to remember that I'll love you for always. I'll like you forever. As long as I'm living, my baby you'll be. To our stunning couple on their beautiful day, please raise your glasses. Decento anni for 100 years. Salute.
You guys want to go into?
Thank you, sir.